One of the questions we get asked a lot is, what are we using from DeerGro for our fall food plots in particular? At the start, right now it's midsummer, I'm getting ready to put seed in the ground. I've got Plot Start and Plot Till here on the truck. These are the two that I'm gonna actually be using pre-emergent or right after I put seed in the ground. So I'm going over the top, mixing them in the same tank, chemical aeration to help have a better root system, to move oxygen, to move water better in the soil. And then Plot Start is my home run hitter. That's really what's gonna provide instantly available calcium. It's creating a healthier microbe system in the soil. That's what we're looking for a balanced soil. When we talk about the health of the soil and creating a better food plot, we're using Plot Start to get us there, Plot Till to help make sure that we're getting the movement of those nutrients, water, and oxygen to the root system of the plant. All together, we're gonna have a healthier food plot, creating bigger bucks. When we start talking about what to use as a fertilizer product for DeerGro, it all depends on what you're planting. For instance, I'm sitting behind this really awesome clover plot. Clover is a nitrogen fixer, so therefore my DeerGro is not something that I need since the clover is fixing nitrogen. I'm going to be looking at my 10-20-10, or specifically the 3-18-18 is my go-to for any legume, soybeans, clover, alfalfa, chicory. Where I have nitrogen being fixed in the plot itself, I'm looking at adding phosphorus and potassium to that plot. Again, I can treat this all in a single pass if I'm mixing herbicides into this. So for a clover plot, I might have clethodim for the grasses and 2,4-DB or Butirac for the broadleaf weeds. I'm gonna mix my 3-18-18 in that same tank, single pass, maximum efficiency on that side. If I'm looking at my sorghum, my deer screen, corn, those are nitrogen heavy demanding plants. So I'm gonna be leaning heavily on my DeerGro, which is 25-00. Now the cool thing about any of these food plot products from DeerGro is I can mix these fertilizers together. So for instance, if I know that that plot for corn is actually also lacking in phosphorus and potassium, I can actually mix the DeerGro and the 3-18-18 together, or the DeerGro and the 10-20-10 together, and cover it in a single pass. That's giving me the maximum of our three major nutrients, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, that we need to ensure that food plot grows. One of the last products that DeerGro has available for food plotters, and probably one of the most underrated, is the Plot Boost. Now Plot Boost is again a foliar active product, meaning a plant needs to be actively growing. But what this is going to do, it's going to boost the metabolism, it's going to make it drought resistant, it's going to make it disease resistant. These are all the things that create a healthier food plot plant and provide more nutrition. In fact, we actually did some research around soybeans, and as soybeans go through the summertime and mature, they actually go down in crude protein. As the plant matures, crude protein levels go down. By treating it with Plot Boost, we actually saw crude protein levels either stay the same or slightly increase through the summer. That ensures from the time it germinates to the end of August, you're providing the highest quality crude protein out of your soybeans as possible. What I like to do is I like to mix my Plot Boost in the tank with whatever fertilizer that I'm going to apply. For instance, if it's this clover, I'm going to have Plot Boost at 32 ounces per acre. Then I'm going to mix a 2.5 gallon of 3-18-18 in the same tank, cover it, and this clover is really going to take off. You can see here we are in the heat of summer, and this clover plot is really thriving. If I want to mix multiple fertilizers, again, 32 ounces of this, and then whatever I want to put as mixes of the fertilizer in the same tank. And the beautiful part about Plot Boost is, like our fertilizers, we can use herbicides in it in the same tank. The whole goal of Plot Boost, Plot Start, the fertilizer product, Plot Till, is we want efficiency with DeerGro. We want to be able to do one pass to cover everything from herbicides to fertilizer to that initial growth starter. And that's going to create the best system possible for your food plots this year. Check it out at DeerGro.com.